There's a saying that we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Suffice to say, San Francisco native Bruce Baker has lived quite a life. As a kid growing up next to the Presidio, he watched players on the Presidio course. He enjoyed it so much, in fact, that during the summers of 1949 and 1950, he began hopping the wall to work as a caddy, sometimes even carrying the bag for Joe DiMaggio and Bob Hope. As for his own game, Bruce would head out with his second-hand clubs he received from his uncle. There were no high school teams back then, but upon attending Cal Berkeley, he began playing casual rounds with friends. Following his graduation from Cal, Bruce did a 2-year stint in the Navy, where he was stationed at a naval air station on Attic Island in the remote Aleutian Islands, 1,000 miles off the coast of Alaska. Following his service, Bruce came home in 1961 and began resettling with his wife, Barbara. He began working in the insurance industry for several companies and was able to join the prestigious San Francisco Golf Club. Having since co-founded Sweet & Baker Insurance in 1975 at San Francisco Golf Club, he befriended future USGA President Sandy Tatum and Grant Spaeth. One day, while playing in 1993, Spaeth suggested that Bruce go to rules school. Bruce not only went, but became so knowledgeable that he began officiating with Grant at the San Francisco City Championship. He'd soon after become a volunteer tournament official for the NCGA. And that's when things really took off. In 2000, not long after becoming an NCGA tournament official, Bruce was nominated and elected to the NCGA Board of Directors. He'd also become president of the NCGA Foundation. Looking for a way to give back, one of Bruce's concerns was the cost for kids to play golf. He expressed his concern to Michael Hexner and Chris Clark, who were on the foundation committee. The three came up with the idea of having kids play for $5. Soon after, Bruce approached friend Paul Morton of the Morton Foundation. Turns out it was a perfect match. The seeds of what would become Youth on Course were planted. Bruce went on to serve on the Youth on Course board for 2 years, including his presidency, and has continued to serve as an honorary chair member for nearly a decade. Today, Bruce still isn't finished. He works nearly 30 days a year as an NCGA tournament official, and he still occasionally sits in on Youth on Course board meetings. And he continues to be a huge supporter. The last 3 years, he participated in the Youth on Course 100-hole hike. He did it again this year, too, at the age of 87, continuing his streak as being the oldest 100-hole hike participant. The times may have changed, but Bruce has not.
He came to me back many, many years ago now with an idea, and he thought it should be called Tommy's Kids, because my dad was Tom. And it was called that for a while, but then we morphed into Youth on Course. So from 75 kids and 3 golf courses to 200,000 kids and 2,000 golf courses and 3.5 million rounds of golf, my family and I get way too much credit for Youth on Course. Bruce Baker, if he isn't there, it doesn't happen. So congratulations, Bruce. No one I can think of deserves this award more than you.
Congratulations to the NCGA for honoring a very special man for a well-deserved honor. And Bruce, all those mornings you got up at dark 30 to drive God knows where in Northern California for qualifiers or events are being wonderfully recognized tonight. And I must say congratulations also to Barbara. You come as a team, and Jim and I are so pleased to know you, to have you as friends.
The NCGA thusly is proud and honored to recognize Bruce Baker with its 2024 Distinguished Service Award.